So the sequel to the Mario movie has been revealed, and while reactions have been positive, people are still confused on what exactly this movie will be, since Nintendo says the movie will not just be an adaptation of the first Mario Galaxy game, but a story that will pull from every Mario era. The biggest thing fans have been speculating about are which new characters from the Mario universe will be introduced. Yoshi is already confirmed as of the first movie's post-credit scene, and those Old Spice leaks that low-key ruined the surprise before the title reveal. Rosalina is basically confirmed because she's so pivotal to the Galaxy games, it would be weird not to have her. But I think the questionable ones at the top of people's lists are Daisy, Wario, Waluigi, and Bowser Jr. I think Bowser Jr. would be a great way to have a new main antagonist alongside Bowser, since the mainline Mario games don't really have a diverse rogues gallery. I mean, it would be cool to see them adapt someone like Wart from Mario 2, but he's definitely not popular enough for movie status. Honestly, I'd rather see them save Bowser Jr. for a Mario Sunshine movie, but that might be a pipe dream at this point, since if they were gonna do Sunshine, it'd probably be before Galaxy. Daisy would be a cool addition to the core group of heroes, and I could definitely see her being an assist character they run into along the adventure, similar to DK in the first movie. Going back to those deodorant bottles, we can see those little skull guys from the desert level in Mario Odyssey, and since Daisy is known as being the desert princess, that could be where they find her. I think Wario and Waluigi are the hardest to predict on how they would factor into this story, but they're probably going to be henchmen to whoever the main villain is. I just hope the Koopalings don't take their spot. I'm always confused at why these guys are never playable characters in the mainline Mario games, other than that one time, which is why I think Daisy has a better shot at being in the movie since she was playable in the last 2D game and Smash Bros. The next thing fans are definitely expecting is a score that references even more Mario music. The Galaxy games are home to some of the best music in the series, so it would be a crime not to use a lot of those tracks. A big gripe people had with the first movie was that there was too much licensed music, so hopefully they take that into consideration and keep the game music front and center. The teaser trailer music alone got me nostalgic, so that seems like a good sign. I'm gonna bet we're at least gonna hear Good at Galaxy whenever Yoshi shows up. If I'm lucky, we'll get some tracks from Sunshine if they decide to reference it with one of those Sunshine adjacent planets. Now, when it comes to the story, Mario fans probably will be happy with a movie that is the same quality as the first, but I think cinephiles like myself are looking for something a little more deep. The first movie's plot was paper thin and the pace was extremely fast, so there wasn't a lot of downtime to give the characters room to breathe. I touched on this in my review of Mario Movie 1, but basically that does make the movie feel more like a disposable roller coaster ride and ranks it critically below other animated hits like Spider-Verse and Inside Out. As we've seen with Sonic 3 and Fallout, video game media is becoming more successful, and Easter eggs and faithfulness to the source material aren't the only things audiences expect anymore. Mario Galaxy itself has more lore baked into the game than most other games in the series, with Rosalina's backstory being available to the player through an in-game book. And with that book being a big focus in the Mario Galaxy re-releases, I hope that extra focus on story will translate to the movie. Lastly, the action in the first Mario movie was so fun and visually entertaining that I hope they really kick it up a notch with this sequel. Yoshi, for one, has so many power-ups that they can make him a show stealer in this category. With all the crazy gravity gimmicks and worlds Mario can explore within the Galaxy games, that leaves the door open to some really cool set pieces. Oh, and one more thing, can we get an end credit scene or tag that tells us what the next movie or spinoff will be about? I know the crowd would go crazy if they even see or hear a mention of Luigi's Mansion.